everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mysticon, Board Game Geek, bringing you episode 4 of Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition playthrough. We're having a good time. First, I do have a minor correction to make, not a big deal, but in the last round when we took the horror hit for Jenny, she shouldn't have taken this. Wait, did she fail? Maybe she, no she didn't. She shouldn't have taken this, she should have taken a face down horror hit instead. So that would have put her back up to 3. So she's at 3 and 3. That was my mistake. Anyway, I'm trying to keep up with little things, but we're doing pretty good so far. So let's go back to the app. Remember, we're just about to get our investigation phase on for this turn. So here we go. We're going to continue our game. Now, I am filming a lot of this back to back, so I'm having to keep up on a bunch of things in between. I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss things, so I'm going back and trying to review a couple things, but we're doing pretty good. Anyway, here's our mansion. We are about to go to our investigator phase, so let's go back to the table. Okay, we're going to start with Jenny Barnes. Okay, she is now deciding to catch up a little bit with Pete here, so she's going to her first action is going to be to move. She's going to move 1. I could barricade that area right there. Barricades, let's see. Rarely used, or barricade a door, block a door to prevent. It's a component action. Monsters and investigators from moving through it. Well, since we're both in this area, she could use her second action to push this barricade in front of there. I don't know if that's wise or not. It would prevent any guys from getting there. They wouldn't take any horror hits from them, but they could pile up. I think we're going to leave it alone for now. So this is going to go 1, and then she's going to move 2. That'll be her first action. Her second action is going to be to explore that door right there. She knows that Pete's not far, so this isn't going to be the worst thing in the world if they get in a fight. Let's see what she gets. You suspect the unmarked door leads to a bedroom. Okay. A bedroom, huh? I don't know if I want to explore that or not. I think she's going to pass on that right now. We're looking for the attic, or way up to the roof or something like that. I think it's the roof or the attic. Maybe what she'll do is her instill bravery spell. Let's check that out. I think she's going to wait on the door. She's not going to open it. What she's going to do instead is this. As an action, you or another investigator within range discard 1 horror, then flip this card. So she's going to discard a horror from herself. Boom. Boom, there we go. That's discarded. One of her face down horror hits, and then we're going to flip this over. It says, a strange darkness enters the edge of your vision. Oh, she needs to make a lore 3. If you pass, the darkness fades with no additional effect. Okay, we're going to have to make a lore 3 test. That's not very good. Okay, well, here's Jenny and all her stuff. She does have a lore 3. She does have her lucky rabbit's foot, and she has 2 clues. So, here's 3 dice. Let's hope she can pull it off. Oh my god. She failed miserably. She might as well not even use the lucky rabbit's foot. There's no sense in it. Unless it can negate. She missed everything. If you fail, the darkness whispers, flip 1 horror face up. So she did get rid of 1, but she's going to have 1 flip face up. It says then discard this card and draw another instill bravery. So we will do that. Let's see. Okay. Picking another random instill bravery. Here's another random one. Boom. Okay. She's got that. And then we're going to flip one of her 2 face up. So let's just flip the top one up. Paranoia. You find yourself imagining all the ways your friends could hurt you. Keep face up. Whenever you end your turn within range of another investigator, flip 1 horror face up. Wow, that's not great, but it's not terrible either. She did get rid of a horror, but she paid the price for it. So that was her 2 actions. Now, she's not within range of anybody, so because the doors are in the way. So let's go to Ashcan Pete now. Ashcan Pete is simply going to move here. Now he's interrupting his movement to investigate that secret door right there. Now he knows it's a secret door because on the last turn he saw a cultist come out of it. That's the one he fought and defeated. So let's see what he gets. Peering behind the bookshelf, the robed figure was moving. You see a runic circle inscribed on the wall. Let's search. You push aside the shelf and attempt to decipher the strange ritual markings on the wall. Tap to attempt the puzzle using lore. Well, his lore is 3, so this is his second to worst stat. Let's see what he gets here. Okay, so he's got 3 moves. Oh, I've seen this puzzle in the... So this means we have to jigger this puzzle to where it belongs. I think for the first move we're going to go here. Now I got 3 moves. I think that's going to be right. Second move, going to go here. Third move, oh, that's not going to be good. I think the third move is here. And that's it. That's his action. So that's going to be, let's close this. Now, it's still going to stay the way it is until we come back to it. So close that, and that's going to be the end of his turn, unfortunately. He's trying to figure out this puzzle. So that was a very uneventful turn. Now we're going to go to the Mythos phase. Let's confirm. Now things are going to get worse because we're not investigating. Creatures fill the air, wispy and floating aimlessly. This Mythos event affects each investigator in the library. Well, that's just Ashcan, so we're going to resolve the event. Trying to catch them is tempting, but the capricious wisps evade capture. Will 2, if you pass, the teeny beings fade from existence. If you fail, the insubstantial bodies surround you, suffer 2 face down horror, become dazed. Well, hopefully he'll make this. He does not have anything that's going to help him with this, but he does get to roll 4 dice, and he does have clues. So here's his 4 dice. He needs to get 2 successes on will. He's going to get them. He's going to spend a clue to do it. So he spends one of his 3 clues to flip one of these to a success. He does not have any rules, but that means he succeeded in the roll, which means he did not suffer any of the damage. So let's see what happens next. A robed figure appears from a side door and begins searching around. Upon seeing signs of other people, the figure yells, "There's someone here!" You hear a muffled response from another part of the estate. "Get rid of them! Spawn a cultist as indicated." Okay, here's our lovely cultist. He spawns right here at the kitchen door. And he's going to be moving, I'm sure, so let's continue on. Okay, so we continue. Uh-oh, there's more. The robed figure sneaks into the dining room and comes face to face with Eugene. The butler yells in fright and flees into the entryway. Move Eugene as indicated. Okay. Eugene is fleeing through here to the entryway, right to there, so that's where he's at now. Hopefully his survival is not that important. I hope not. We are certainly not protecting him, but let's continue on. Okay, next up, the cultist moves up to 2 spaces to be within range of as many investigators as possible. Okay, let's move him. So the monster is not going to be able to reach anybody, but he is going to be able to move. He's chasing Eugene out into the hallway there. However, he doesn't get to attack, so he's not within range, so we're going to end it right there. The cultist, okay, so the cultist moves 2 spaces toward the nearest investigator, so he's going to move again, but he's not going to get to attack. Maybe, we'll see. So the nearest investigator at that point is Jenny. So he's really sprinting. He's going to go 1, 2, and put himself in that space with Jenny. Now let's see what happens there, because we still have a continue to push on. Hoping that this means nothing. Okay, each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range with the highest horror rating. After all, so the only one within range is Jenny, and she's going to have to do that. So let's continue. We're going to pull up this monster, resolve a horror check, confirm. You notice the cultist's skin ripple and churn, caused by some worm-like creature flowing within him. Suffer 1 horror, will to negate. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, we can't use this yet. Roll 1 additional die while a monster is attacking, because he's not really attacking. He just showed up there and we're doing a horror check. She has not used her Lucky Rabbit's Foot this turn yet. So she's going to make a will check. It's 3. She needs to get a single, horror negates. She needs a single success. So she did. Okay, she got that without having to do anything else, and she got that so she could have used a clue if she needed to. She didn't, so she negated that. We do not have to worry about the horror check this turn, so let's go back to the app. Crazy cultist has some crazy worms, interdimensional worms like out of Stranger Things under his skin. Okay, that's going to be the end of that. So we're going to put the monster drawer away. We're going to advance the turn. That is the end of the Mythos phase. It's back to our turn. Alright, well, I think we'll start with our good man Ashcan Pete, because he's going to continue to try and decipher this puzzle. So let's do that. He's going to go there again. He's going to take his first action to attempt it. Now you notice we already moved stuff and it's already in place. So I think we're going to move this here. Sure hope that's right. Yep, that looks good. 2. Man, it's going to take us many moves to get this done, isn't it? Because I think... Where does this go? That looks like it's right so far, right? So actually these 2 pieces... Guess we'll have to go here, and then we'll have to push that one down more, I think. And here? Geez, I just don't know, guys. This all looks correct right here, so it's between these. But wait a second. Nope, I think this one's got to move over here. Nope, gosh, that's terrible. So I have missed that one as well. Dang it, I think he may leave this alone. This is wasting time. That was his first of 2 actions. I guess for his second action he'll continue to try. Do it again. Okay. Maybe the problem is I'm missing something, but okay, this definitely belongs here. There's no question. So one, this one might be wrong too. That is terrible. Oh, I think this one belongs over here, right? 2, 3. And then we switch those two and we might have it in a better place. I'm thinking. I don't know, man, guys. I'm messing this one up big time. That's going to be the end of his turn. While Ashcan's wasting time with a puzzle, we got Jenny here. She's going to fight this cultist. So let's go for a first action, do that. And I'm feeling lame about that puzzle. That's terrible. Okay, we're going to pull him up. We're going to attack the cultist. And we're doing that with a bladed weapon because she has her knife. You clasp your blade firmly and swing it in a wide arc. Agility 2. If you pass, you slice into your foe. The monster suffers damage equal to the weapon's damage plus your test result. Okay, let's do that. Good news is her agility is a 4. So she actually gets 4 dice. She's got to get 2 successes. She's got her lucky rabbit's foot and her knife and 2 clues. And a kerosene lantern if she needs it. So, boom. Oh, look it. She is going to do it, but man, is it going to cost. So, well, it's not that bad. She needs to get one more success. So she'll spend one of her clues. She'll convert that to a success because that's going to be enough to kill the cultist. They only take 3 damage. So let's go back to the app. This will be the second cultist that she's killed. 1, 2, and 3. Confirm. It is dead. We can remove it from the board. Okay, so that removes this cultist. That's good. And then for her second action, I think she's just going to move here. We're going to keep checking these doors. We got to keep moving. You know what's interesting is I'm looking up in here, and while it has this door, I guess this is a solid area because it doesn't show a continuation token up at the top there. Alright, well anyway, that's going to end our players' turns again. We're going to go back to the Mythos phase. Not as good a turn for us. Okay, so let's confirm. Boom. Now here's the Mythos phase. Now we don't have any cultists right now. With a start, Ashcan Pete snaps out of a fugue state to see smashed finery and deep gouges on the nearby wall. Could he have caused this damage in a blind rage? Ashcan Pete suffers 3 damage, strength +1 to negate, then he flips all damage face up. Ooh, oh, that's rough. Okay, well, let's go do that. Okay, well, at least strength +1 is going to give him 5 dice to roll. He's got 2 clues. Doesn't have anything that's going to help him here immediately. So, man, let's hope he negates this. He's still going to be flipping up 2 face-down damage cards because he's got 2 now. So let's roll, see what he gets. Oh, my lord. He failed badly. He does not have any rerolls. He's going to negate. He's going to spend both his clue tokens because these are going to get flipped up. We don't want that. He's going to negate 2 of those, which means he's going to take 1 more damage, which will be face up. So let's do that. Boom. Minor injury, only a flesh wound. Resolve immediately. No additional effect. Flip this card face down. Okay. So that is that. But now he's going to face the other 2 that he already had. It's going to leave him with 3 total wounds. Broken arm. Your arm is useless and every movement sends needles down your spine. Keep face up. If you ever have more than 2 items, drop all but 2 of your items. He's got more than 2 items, so we're going to have to deal with that. And then we got Grim Resolve. The injury is serious, but you will not allow it to slow you down. The stakes are too high. Resolve immediately. Become focused, then flip this card face down. Okay, so he does get the focused ability, but he's got all these items. So let's take a look at the items he's got. He's only going to get to keep 2 because of his broken arm. The bandages are allowed to only take down... Man, I should have done this beforehand. I didn't realize how bad that would be. Okay, so he can't get rid of those anymore. He's still got 2 face-down cards. He's definitely going to keep the brass knuckles. I'm sure these things, this grotesque statue in the old journal have some... I guess Jenny's going to have to come pick them up from him. I don't know what else to do. I think he needs to keep the bandages. He's going to keep the bandages. Duke is not an item, it's an ally. Just make sure it says 2 of your items. Well, these evidences are they items? I don't know, I'm going to look in the book. Yes, they are. So he's going to drop all 3 of these into the space he's in there, and Jenny's going to have to come help him. That's all there is to it. But that ends that terrible event. And it wiped Ashcan out of his clues. So let's continue on. Okay, it's the investigator phase. So we're going to start with Ashcan. He is... Oh, it's an action. He is an action going to do this. He's going to apply the bandages, which is going to discard his 2 face-down cards and get rid of this so he can pick up at least 1 more of his items. We'll put the bandages back. They're gone. And he's now just suffering from his broken arm, which is bad. So for a second action, does he continue with the puzzle? I don't know. Seems like a horrible waste of time. But you know there's something valuable back there, right? You know it. You know it. No, he's not. He's going to take... I'm going to leave the puzzle because we're running out of time, I think. I can tell by how bad things are getting. I do think he'll pick up... He can pick up 1 more item again. He'll take the whiskey. He needs the whiskey, so he's going to leave those other 2 items there. That's his whole action. That was a trade action to pick that up. So his action was to heal himself and to pick something up. But now we're on Jenny Barnes, and she's standing at this doorway after defeating this cultist. She's going to open the door and see what she can see inside. Now, actually, this token here is gone. We know what's there. I just need to get rid of it. It's gone. Okay, let's do that with her. Man, a terrible turn with Ashcan, but we're going to open this door here. What's it say? We may. It says a weather door stands at the end of the hall. You hear bizarre noises from the other side. When you try the handle, you find the door is locked. A keyhole sits beneath the brass door handle. We don't have any keys. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so she's not going to investigate that. Instead, she'll move here and try this door. And I feel like I'm getting desperate to find some important things. Okay, she's going to try that door right there. Sure hope I didn't miss a key in one of these important places. But anyway, she's going to try this door here and see what we get. It says the door leads deeper into the mansion. Yes, let's explore that and see what we get. The door opens into a bedroom that seems modest compared to the decor of the rest of the mansion. Discard this explore token and place the master bedroom tile and wall as indicated. Okay, I've placed that, but let's continue on and see what we got here. So, a large bed sits against the wall. Place a search token as indicated. That's interesting because that's not where the bed is, but we'll place a search token there anyway. I got that. That's like on a nightstand, and then we're probably going to see some more. Oh, I see. In the far corner, a large chest sits next to the master bed. Place a search token. That's interesting. This is not right. That's kind of funny. Okay, anyway, so the one that's supposed to be for the bed is their mixed match. Okay, and let's continue on. Maybe we'll find a key we need here. You may move 1 space into the explored area. We're definitely going to do that. Okay, so she's going to move into here. That's going to end her turn. So she moved 1, and then she got in there. She could move again, actually. She could have... Well, it says you can move 1 space into the area, so that's it. Okay, that is going to end both their actions again, unfortunately. Let's take 1 more turn. It's going to end that there. I don't think there's anything else. Yep, so we're going to confirm and do 1 more Mythos phase. Okay, a strange vaporous color fills the air in the Mythos event. Each investigator in a master bedroom. So, yes, that's Jenny in the master bedroom. The foul mist invades your every thought. Become dazed. You wonder where the fog came from and what it is. Lore 1. If you pass, you recall a story you once heard and cover your mouth until the color leaves. If you fail, the vapor burns your throat. Okay, so we definitely want to get this. It's a lore 1, so that's good because lore's 3. She only needs to get 1 success, so let's see if she can do it. She's still got some items to use too and a clue. So, oh well, she got 3 successes, so she evaded that. She does, however, become dazed, which let's take a look at what dazed will do for her this turn. Dazed. Here it is. You cannot spend clues to convert dice results or perform additional puzzle steps. At the end of your turn, discard this card. So she is dazed for the turn. That's the way it goes. We were okay with that, and that's going to end her turn. Well, this is the Mythos phase. So let's continue on. Okay, boom. That's the investigator phase. So we're going to take one more turn, I think, since these turns have been kind of not as exciting, and we'll see what happens. So Ashcan Pete, still at the puzzle. Do we bother? Do we bother? I mean, I'm thinking we missed some important things, like a key or something somewhere. It might be behind that puzzle. Well, I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I think he's going to... I hope that grotesque statue and the evidence are important. Let's do this. Now, we know that this door's locked. We know he's going to go... Gosh, I know that puzzle's important, or it wouldn't be there. Let's investigate it. So his first action is going to be to investigate the puzzle. Okay, let's try it again. Now, I think... Does this actually... Man, I'm looking for the palm of the hand. Where is it? Is this it? Yes, it is. So I got to go 1, 2. That solves that. Three. That does not solve that. That's it. So, do I take my next action? Closer. I know that these two come down. Okay, we're going to do it his second action. He's got to solve this. So we're going to do that. That. Okay, now I got to move those two over. That's going to be it for him. I know where the puzzle, I know what to do now. I just got to get it there. This has to come down. These have to go over. Yeah, I got it. I think I can do it next turn. Okay, that's the end of that. At least Jenny's kept moving. So for her first action, she's going to step over here and investigate what was the bed, but I think is the nightstand. So let's go investigate that. It would seem there'd be a key there, but let's look. Let's see what we get. This is... Okay, now it's the large bed. It doesn't matter. The large bed sits against the wall. You notice scuff marks on the floor that indicate it's regularly moved. Let's look. You drag the bed across the wooden floor and hear an audible click. You look under the bed to see a small alcove in the floor holding a jumble of electrical wiring. You seem to have triggered something, and now you can hear a steady ticking from within. You attempt to rewire the device to stop the timer. Tap to attempt the puzzle. Great, we have another puzzle. It's going to be floor again, or observation, which for her is 3. You know what? I actually I get an extra move with Ashcan. I got to go back to that puzzle. He's got a 4 observation, so I messed up there. Oh, this one's easy, I think. So 1. No. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, and then next turn she's going to be able to complete it. She's got to slide it into there. Boom. That was her second action, so that's going to end that. But I do, you know what? I am going to go back to here because I shorted myself. Let's just look. I shorted myself a move. See, I'm at 16. I should be, what, 4, 8, 12. No, I guess not. Okay, forget it. Forget it. We're good. So we're going to go on to the Mythos phase again as our investigators try to solve puzzles. Here's bad news. Jenny Barnes' limbs are wrenched into an impossible angle by an invisible force. Jenny Barnes suffers 4 damage. Strength +1 to negate. Holy moly. Okay. Things are getting worse for us. So her strength is 3. She's going to get an extra die. So she's going to get 4 dice. She still has her Lucky Rabbit's Foot. But that's really, and a clue. That's really all she's got. Let's hope she gets some good successes. Well, she got 1. She's going to re-roll this one with her Rabbit's Foot. A 2. So that's 2 successes. She has a clue token. She's going to spend that. Okay, that's going to give her 3 successes of 4. So I think she's going to take a damage. I don't think there's going to be any choice for her there. But I'm looking at her items. Well, actually, I take it back. She's not going to. She's going to use this, the kerosene lantern, which means she's going to get rid of it. You may discard this card to convert all. Oh, while attacking. So that doesn't help her at all. Only helps with monsters. So she tapped her Lucky Rabbit's foot, and that's it. So she got 3 out of 4, so she is going to suffer a single injury. And let's see what she gets. It doesn't say keep it face down. So demoralizing injury. You gag at the scent of your own blood. Resolve immediately. Suffer 1 additional face down horror hit, then flip this back down. So she is up to 4 health hits and an additional face down horror. Now remember, she's got the paranoia, but her buddy Ashcan's nowhere near her right now. And let's go back to the app now. Apparently I'm taking too long because things are getting really ugly. What else happens? The ticking coming from the bedroom stops. There is a second long pause, and then a loud alarm starts sounding, blaring. The blaring sound echoes and reverberates through the halls. Man, I had that too. Driving you mad. Each investigator suffers 2 face down horror hits, then discards this search token. Well, that's bad because we can't do anything about it. Ashcan doesn't currently have any horror hits, so there's his 2. And we're going to be at 5 out of 6 with Jenny. She's going to have 5 out of 6 horror on her right now. 1's face up. So that is a bad thing. Let's go back to the app. Man, we are not doing good on this, are we? Okay, you start to hear the sound of voices chanting in unison from another part of the estate. The ritual is nearly complete. Someone stop them! Spawn a witch as indicated. We're spawning a witch in the door. Okay. Okay, here's the witch. Now, the witch does not come in the 2nd edition game. It's actually in the 1st edition game, but they gave you a conversion kit. So what does a witch do? It says, from the outside, there is no trace of evidence that this being has made a pact with infernal powers. True corruption must lie within. So, again, she's got 2 health. She's a 3 on the horror check. That's who she is. And she's going to come into the room there. Hopefully that's it now. No, of course not. As a cultist bursts into the entryway, it's actually witch. Eugene yells with fright, not again. Move Eugene as indicated. Okay. Let's move Eugene before we manage the witch. Poor Eugene flees. He goes 1, 2 into here. He's running away. Okay, now let's go see what the witch does. The witch moves up to 2 spaces within range as many investigators as possible. This attack, then it attacks the investigator who has the most horror. Well, that's clearly Jenny, but she's not going to get there. Witch goes 1, 2 up to here, and then we go back to the app. Okay, cannot be moved. The witch moves an additional 2 spaces toward the investigator. Okay. Now, she's still moving towards the investigator with the most horror, so she's going to go 1 and 2. She is nowhere near either of the heroes, so we're not going to have to make any horror checks from her this turn. Let's resolve it. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to pull the witch up. It says resolve a horror check. No. So we are done. We don't have to resolve a horror check against her. Let us move forward. That is going to end the round, actually. It's the end of the Mythos phase, thank God. Okay, guys, that is going to be the end of our turn this turn. We are on the investigators phase. It is a crazy, crazy thing. Lots of stuff, crazy stuff happening right now. I almost want to take another turn for you, but this is going to be a longer video because I've taken a few turns already. So let's save our game. And we're going to quit there. And we are done. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. You can see that our adventure into the mansion is getting insane. We're having struggles. So I wonder what it's like if you play more characters. I guess there's more monsters coming out, more stuff going on. I think that would be the case. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll talk to you soon.